I just want to, Rockstar, I just want to say good morning. Have a good day. You guys smile. Kingsland, smile away. Stop listening to Diana Screws and Cash because they want me to work for them. They want me to work. I was working with Diane for 4 years without skipping a beat. But Lillian was the head housekeeper, and she was calling in 4 times a week. So how is she the head of the housekeeper? Don't you have to be there to be the head of housekeeping? That's what I thought. But don't believe them, and yeah, so I wanted to basically explain. If you watched my video last night, you already know. Talk to Bree, and because she's a manager at Little Caesars where I work at, and she used to work at Cracker Barrel. We got a conversation. I said, yeah. She goes, I remember you. When I was working at Cracker Barrel, you always would walk up and dance and stuff like that across the store. I said, yeah, and I used to work there. And she goes, oh, really? I said, yeah. And we got on the conversation about Katie, if she knew her, and she said, yeah, she don't talk to her much. I said, yeah, that's when I was working there. And so basically, she's like, everyone says you're famous, and you are kind of famous because you're very blunt and you tell people the fuck how it is. You don't give a fuck who it is. I don't, because people need to get right. And yeah, so Kingsland, most of you out here like what I do, but do yourself a favor and stop listening to these fucking clowns, because they're gonna sink your shit alongside theirs. They already sunk theirs. Now they're sinking yours. So be smarter. Work smarter, not harder. Listen to you. What am I doing outside? What am I doing outdoors? You guys see me working every day, so there's there's running their mouth about. Are you guys seeing me outdoors? You have to be a drug addict. You gotta be staying inside. You gotta have time to cross it up and do all this, right? When am I inside? I have all my fucking teeth. I am physically fit. I have clothes that have no holes in it. I maintain myself. I pay my own damn bills. I go to work back and forth. I figure out a way to get. Sometimes I might have to call Erica to come like when it rains. It was, and then it stopped. I was like, screw it. And I called her and let her know I'll just be there. But that's the thing. I'm a go-getter. I'm not a wine and dine. I don't sit there and cry and pout and pout and pout when somebody says no. It's a waste of my time. It's lost time, and it's wasting my energy. Because I'm not gonna sit there and cry and boo-hoo, cry and boo-hoo, cry and boo-hoo, when I can go forward and look down and get everywhere. If you're looking backwards, you're not gonna get nowhere. You're stuck in reverse. If you look straight, look forward, and look down, you can see the entire world. When you look down, you should be able to see right around the world. You look up, it's peripheral vision. But like I said, people, and then you can feel energy from behind you. So it's around the world. It's like when someone's staring at you from behind. I can tell. It'll be like it might take us a few seconds. It might take it. It will be like, what the fuck? We feel something, then we look back and someone's looking at you, Or when you spin back, they try to, all right, and then they get pissed because you catch them staring. Oh, well, it's just the energy. You can feel the energy behind your back when someone's fucking looking at you. So, like I said, Kingsland, you need to stop listening to people. Listen here and listen to yourself. Watch what I do. Am I doing anything wrong by anybody? You say I talk shit. I don't talk shit. I speak the fucking truth. And when people run their fucking mouth about me, I have all the rights to speak the fucking truth about them and not give a fuck. You talk shit, won't be no, if you didn't talk shit, won't be no shit. If you didn't talk shit, won't be no shit. If you don't give a darn, I don't give a fuck. If you don't give a darn, I don't give a fuck. But Maine was trying to kill me. Michaela Sargent was trying to get me to shoot myself like Tyler Varney because she wanted me back and I said no. I dumped that fucking stupid crackhead for a fucking reason. It wasn't true love, it was fake shit. She was using and abusing. And I had 6 jobs, so I was too fucking blinded to see it. I was working my ass off. And I just didn't see it. And I did, and 2 of my people, they say they were my friends, John Sanapaz and Chris Pinkham, said, dude, I think it's real. I think it's real. And yeah, to be the last time I listened to anybody. Because it wasn't. It was all fake. And then she turned around, wanted me back, and I said no. She said, if you don't want me, it's basically, she wanted me to date her sister Megan or her mother. She was trying to trap me. If I didn't do that, she wanted me dead. I'm very well much alive there, Michaela Sargent. Becky Sargent. Or Becky Bickford. Yeah, not taking you have lip and you cannot even talk like because I am like that. Yeah. So Becky, power's mine because people like you, garbage, gave the power to me. Because when you make somebody up on social media, the power is stripped from them and given to the person you do it to. And I didn't do it to you, you did it to me. So, Kingsland, may I ask, delete the people from Maine. I'm here to stay, and I'm doing the right thing for the right reason because I want everyone to live. Let the clowns suffer and let them suffocate. They can go at a dead-end road, and they can figure it out with the other clowns, the other stuck-up people, the other wanna-done and crybabies, crybaby McNuggets. Let's see how strong, let's see how tough you are. Do you have any will to fight for everything back? Like I was, like I is? I got everything back. But do you guys have the will? Do you have the strength? Do you have the toughness? Do you have the wisdom? Do you have the initiative to battle and fight back to get everything back? So again, Katie, Lynn mentioned, I do know you're interested. You don't see my messages, but you do. You just look at them. You don't click and do it. Yeah, I will message you once or twice and you see it, and then you just don't write back. And Brandon, you are a piece of shit loser, drowning her. You should be working, letting her stay home if that's what she wants to do. But if not, you should be paying the bills, not her. A man's job is to pay that bills under the roof. Whoever is living under the roof, a man's job is to support them and give them stability so they're allowed to go get what's theirs. But Brandon, you're so young that when you play a game, you get mad, you throw a controller through the TV, or you break the controller. You don't buy that controller. You don't buy another controller, do you? Katie probably does. So doesn't that tell you she's not a man, but does that tell you she's a female, yes, but she's the man of the relationship, if there's a relationship, because she's your best friend. There, Brandon. And Brandon, who taught you how to play football? Brandon, your mother is Dawn, and she's a fucking psychopath, just like you. You're scared and you fear me, and you know I will fucking burn you like a motherfucking toast. But I tell you what, Katie Lynn mentioned has balls of steel. She knows that I'm not gonna hit her. But the night that she came, and yeah, I got cheap shotted twice. Katie Lynn mentioned I didn't get my ass beat. He cheap shotted me because he owes me a car. He owes me $60. He owes people I know. I don't give a fuck about him now because I know what they were trying to do. But Katie woke me up, and she was protecting me. She didn't want me to get in trouble. But Kaylin mentioned it was a setup because Chris Hainsworth, fucking pathetic meth head, and Ashley Visor gave him $25 a piece. So he made $50 for punching me in the face. So it was a publicity stunt, so he got his $50. And then 2 days later, he was filled up with meth. And he wanted to sit there and come into Circle K and challenge me. But as I was walking out, there was a black man and there was his daughter. And he asked me, he's like, dude, I know you want to smash him out, but can you do me a favor and just walk away from it? I don't want my daughter to see you beat the fucking Pope out of him. And I agreed, and I respect the situation because I don't want to sit there and destroy a little girl's life by beating the fuck out of somebody. And it's going to be traumatized. It's going to carry her for the rest of her life. So, no, I was like, yeah, and I walked away. But Michael Green, you think when you're on meth, you can beat me. You're on meth. You can't beat me. Once you try to get straight, once you become sober, then you can try me. Because when I beat your ass, I don't want no fucking excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses from you. You pushed me as you punched me. They're cheap shots. And you've already told April on Bull it was 2 cheap shots and you were sorry. You already tried to apologize to me. So you know they were cheap shots. But I was still going after you, Michael, and you had no clue what to do. It's like you look like you punched me in the mouth once, and I was coming back to pummelize you. and you was looking, I just hit him, and what the fuck, he's coming back. And no shit, because I didn't feel your fucking punch, jabroni. I feel it hit, but there's no ricochet, there's no pain. I feel the hit, but I don't feel nothing. It just pisses me off more, and it gives me more ammo and motivation to beat your fucking ass down. But that's what you want, because you're a piece of shit loser. You're a meth junkie. But you, the meth junkies, let me tell you something right now. You just like the law enforcement. By the time I'm done with you, all of you going to be in prison. Because the law enforcement is the ones that are putting the drugs on the land. And then they turn around and then they busting people. But they keep their job and they keep their pension. Yeah, fuck that. If you're putting drugs on this land, you got consequences. Law enforcement, and you will not get your pension and you will get fired. And you can find somewhere else to go. We don't fucking need you and on the top of the totem pole. We need people for the right thing for the right reason in power. So people looking in or looking outside, from the outside looking in, they understand if we do wrong, there is consequences. Look at the land, guys. Back in the day, people littered, but we had, it was like $100, $200 fine. If they catch you throwing something out the window, they'd stop you and give you a ticket. Look at the land right now. It looks like garbage. It's devastating. This is what the law enforcement and the government wants. Because within time, basically when everyone goes out, they want to sell the oil across seas for 5 years. And then this land has nothing. And then they come over here and grab the land. And then so it's reincarnation, guys. They're trying to take the land away from the Americans. The Indian, the Pilgrim and the Indians, and then we took the land from them. Yeah, they're trying to go back. It's reincarnation. They're trying to take the land from us so they can, from overseas. But no, because we deserve life too. If you don't care, if you don't give a damn, I don't give a fuck. If you don't give a damn about us, we don't give a fuck about you. Do you get it, two-faced people? Stuck up, ignorant, arrogant, with an ego so shoved up your ass, you don't know what to fucking do with it. In law enforcement, the more you harass me, more you arrest me. I'm on disability too. The government pays me. So the more that you harass me, the more I take away. So keep doing what you're doing, and I'm going to take away everything from you. Like I said, do you have enough will and initiative to fight and battle back and get everything back? Realize you guys are 60 to 70 years old. You guys only have about 5 years left to get everything back. Then you lose it all again because what happens? That ain't gone right. But that, you did it to me. So, ricochet. Right back in your fucking face. Backlash. Yeah, we can eat meat at Survivor Series. Blacklash or backflash, whatever you want to do. But like I said, the more that you fucking sit there and harass me, I've already told you it's going to take power from you. So the more you do, you're just making my point. You're just proving my point. You say law enforcement say they can harass us, the civilians, but we can't do anything about it. Yes, we can. Because you're not better than no one. We're better than you. If you want to go there and say you're better than us, we are technically better than you. Because we're paying your fucking bills. You're not paying us to work. We go to work, civilians. And within power, you want everyone to fucking sit there and work, and you guys sit around and do nothing. Just like Red Roof. They want to be a lazy motherfucker, but they want to find people that would just, yeah. And I'm not, I was, 3 years where I worked and worked and worked and worked. And then I finally realized all they were doing is using and abusing me for my work ethic. I had 34 rooms, 36 rooms, and she would only give the females, they're not females, they're little fucking truck trolls, 10 rooms at the most. But she gave me between 32 and 36 rooms. And I was still done before these stupid motherfuckers. And my rooms were cleaned better. And Lillian, you're a shitty ass fucking housekeeper. You think you're the best thing popping, but you're not. You're a piece of shit. Oh, and it's kind of funny, Eva, right? Is Eva your sister? Do you want me to call Mallory Varney and Chelsea Cobb? Get them here to beat your fucking ass. Because back in the day, they wanted to beat your fucking ass. And I saw it coming, so I walked up to them. I said, what are you guys doing? We're about to beat their fucking ass. No, you're not. They didn't do nothing to you, and all they're doing is walking home, so leave the fucking girls alone. Mallory and Chelsea had enough respect for me, said, okay, Ryan, and walked away. And they both got home safe. They did too, because they didn't get in trouble. But like I said, you guys are lying to yourself. You guys don't know me. You guys know of me because people talk shit about people. You're talking to pigeons that shit on